Guys, Mark Harbert from markharbert.com, and in this video we're going to talk about creating your 90-day game plan. Are you ready to crush it? Because this is such a super simplified way to create your 90-day game plan. So the first thing that you need to do in your business is you have got to set your goal. What is it that you want to achieve? And it has to be a specific goal, okay? It can't just be a general goal like, I want to make $10,000. It can't just be that. If you want to make $10,000 in your business, what are you going to spend that money on? That's how specific you got to be. What do you want the money for? Do you want it to pay off some debt? Do you want to buy a car cash? Do you want to, what do you want to use that money for? Do you want to fund a college plan? Do you want to, maybe send your kids to a special school? What is it exactly that you want to do? You have to get that specific no matter what the goal is. Maybe you want to go on a dream vacation that's going to cost you a ton of money, and you just have that goal in mind. So it's not enough to just say, I want to make a lot of money. That's not enough. Get specific, attach an emotion to it, and you'll have much better results. So the second thing that you want to do is you want to create a realistic time frame. You want to set a realistic time frame because and when I say realistic, I really want to emphasize the word realistic. And the reason being is because most people, I've heard people over and over before that set these huge, lofty goals. And the problem is they set these lofty goals, but they're not realistic. You see, there is a balance between setting a goal that will stretch you a little bit, but not setting it too far to where you can't actually attain it. And some people, they think they're doing themselves a big favor when they set this massive, lofty goal, but then they don't really know how they're going to achieve it and in what time frame. You could say, I want to make $1 million and I want to do it in the next 6 months. Could you do it? Sure. Is it probable? Probably not. You see what I'm saying? You want to be very realistic in how you set that time frame. So push yourself a little bit, but be realistic. Okay, that's a big, big thing there. So the next step is you really want to map it out. You want to outline the entire process. Okay, so you want to earn this amount of money, okay, in this specific time frame for this reason. And here's what I need to do to do it. I need to generate leads. Okay, great. How many leads do you need to generate? How many leads do you need to generate to get a sign up in your business? Okay. How many leads a day do you need to get? And how many leads per month to generate the amount of signups that you need in order to achieve the goal? You see how you just start working backwards? So this is what it takes to map out the process. Part of that is, great, you need to generate leads. What strategy are you going to use to get there? You see, it's not that difficult. You just have to think of the process of what you want to achieve, work the numbers, and then you have the clear, path or map that you need in order to do it. So the next step that you want to focus on, once you have set your goal, your specific goal, and you know exactly what it is, you know what you want to do with it, you know where you want to be, you have to make the goal realistic, set a realistic time frame to achieve it. Then you want to map it out, and the next thing you do as you begin to take action is you want to track your progress. And you should do this on a regular basis, okay? At very minimum, you want to do it at least once per week. You want to double check where you're at. Did you accomplish what you needed to this week? Okay. And, instead of looking at your goals like on a monthly basis or a yearly basis, those are important, but try and chunk it down into weeks. I feel like weeks are doable. Weeks are doable for people. Weeks are doable for me. It's a lot easier to focus on what do I need to do that week rather than what do I need to accomplish this month. And that might be part of it, but chunk it down and you'll find that it'll help you a lot better. So these are the things that you want to do to create a 90-day game plan. Now, for me, this is exactly what I did right before I had my very first 5-figure month in my business. You see, I had gotten to a point where I was like, I've had enough, and maybe that's you. And I sat down, I mapped out what I needed to do. And you can see right here on this blog post, you can see the image that I have that literally shows you how I went from pretty much nothing. I had like $7 in my bank account to I had my first 5-figure month within 90 days. Okay, by the end of the 3rd month, I had created my first 5-figure month. It was absolutely incredible. And I realized right then and there that you can literally change the face of your business in a 90-day game period. It just takes a decision, and it takes mapping it out and knowing the steps that you're going to take in order to achieve that goal. If you do it, you will get results. Now, there's a couple other things. Now, I want to point out that part of your goal obviously is getting leads, driving traffic, things like that. That is a big part of it. You need a way to generate leads. You need a way to get them. You need an engine basically that drives your business. And every day I get tons of emails from people that ask me, Mark, how do I get leads? How do I get leads? How do I do this? How do I do that? And my answer is always the same. I use a system called My Lead System Pro. I've been using it for over 5 years now. Okay. It has helped me go on to build a multiple 6-figure business. It has helped me generate over 42,000 leads online, almost 43,000. And it has helped me build a brand online in an amazing way. And I've been using the system for 5 years. I will be using it for another 5 and another 10. Why? Because it has helped me to create some great success in my business. So what I do is I work with people in My Lead System Pro that are with me, that are on my MLSP team, so to speak. I've got a weekly mastermind that I do, and I help you learn how to generate leads and market on the internet. Is that something that interests you? If it does, then look below at the bottom of this blog post and make sure you click to get started with your 10-day test drive. As a matter of fact, I'll even have it in this video, the link at the end of this video, so that you can click right on it and get signed up. Now, here's the thing. Once you sign up, okay, I'm going to call you, and we are going to start to map out a 90-day game plan for you. Okay, something that you can do to start taking action and getting results in your business. Does that interest you? Would you like to work with me personally? Would you like to work with a group of people? Would you like to get trained weekly by me on our weekly masterminds? If that is of interest to you, I'm not going to sit here and play games. I'm not going to say, you know what? I'm only looking to work with 5 people. I'm not going to set some crazy arbitrary number. It's just, do you want results in your business or don't you? Do you want help or don't you? It's really that simple. Okay? Hop on board with me. Let's rock and roll. Get involved. Get into the game, and let's do it. All right? I appreciate you. Have an awesome, awesome day, and we will see you on the inside. All right? Enjoy the blog post. Leave me a comment below as well, and let me know if you got some good info out of this. All right? Appreciate you. Bye for now.